Well, I'm George Rogie, and I certainly want to thank you, Mayor, for having this town hall meeting. This is great that you get this out to the public that wants to hear it. And thank you, Madam Controller, for answering questions and bringing this information to us. First, I must speak for the MCC President, Douglas Grimes, and then I must speak for myself. Okay. So for Douglas Grimes, I'm actually going to read exactly what he asked me to say, and then I'm going to say more than that. It says, make it clear that the MCC will oppose the petition, which if approved will increase taxes that all citizens pay regardless of where they live in the city of Gary. I'm sure that Douglas Grimes will go on and on and on, but he's not here. So, I would like to say, one of your last statements, Madam Controller, was that your petition will be to not bring up the tax cap for the homeowner, and that you're looking at residential and commercial, mostly commercial. Well, that's good news. Because, actually, the bill that's going to be coming out in January, is 2007 payable 2008, second half, the homeowner is going to be looking at $1.19 more per hundred, another percent, because of the Gary schools. That was in 1001 bill also. It just kind of got swept under the rug. So the homeowner is still paying more than 2%, or nowhere else in Indiana that happened. And then in 2009 through 2020, the bond issues, the debt service of the city of Gary will be placed onto the homeowner. And that portion will be something like starting off of 0.75, 75 cents per $100 of value. But that will be declining as the city and the county pay down the debt service. So we are, the taxes are not exactly where they should be as they are as the state of Indiana. Now, as far as cutting, I want to tell one little story. If we all remember a few years back when Bethlehem Steel went bankrupt, and that's in a little town of Vermont. And they said they're not paying any tax. And they didn't pay any tax. And they were just about all of the taxation of Burns Harbor. So what did Burns Harbor do? Well, I'll tell you one thing. In the police department, a guy named Jerry Price, who was a patrolman, he became the day patrol, the night patrol, the dispatcher, and the chief of police. And he really worked. And the libraries went down to 2 days, and volunteers worked the libraries. So there are places around the state that actually, try to control their expenses to what they have as income. And I'm not saying that that's what Gary should do. But what Gary should do is to look at the assessed valuation, the value of properties in the city of Gary. That's where all other communities don't have a problem because of growth. And we have something unique in the city of Gary. We have a corporation, a $1 billion installation that's 7 miles long on the most beautiful beach in all of the world. It's 1 mile deep, and it's valued at $105,488,000, and that is less than Southwest Mall. That's preposterous. Now, if you just had it valued where it used to be valued at $800 million, it's worth more than that. Just look at that nice little boat ramp they have out there. Seagoing boat ramp. Anyway, it was valued at $800 million at the current rate. We're talking about $20-some million. We wouldn't be here tonight. That's what we have to do. We have to make sure that taxes are fair. Taxes are paid by all people, all citizens, all rate. That's where we should go. That's the solution. And I hope that you join me in getting that done. Thank you.